Okay, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to test the DJI SPARK with the OTG cable and without the OTG cable. I'm running Apple iOS 11.2.1 on my iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm running the DJI Go 4 app version 4.1.20. I think there's a newer version coming out soon, but it's not available to me as of yet. I have airplane mode enabled, I have Bluetooth disabled, and we're going to take off right now with no OTG cable connected to this phone, and I want to see what the transmission back to the phone looks like between the controller and the phone. So let's get started. Okay, first I'm going to launch the DJI Go 4 app. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all this on here. Okay, and you'll get the blue there, and it's saying collecting version information. And as soon as that recognizes the Spark, you're going to see the red LEDs on the back and in the front flashing green, so it's ready to go. I'm going to get the nice solid green at the top. You can see that nice solid green at the top saying it's ready. And I have several satellites connected. I can't see how many, I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to set the home point.
Has been updated.
Everything looks good and green. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to launch the Spark. So, got it in sports mode, so I'm going to let it go for a while. I'm at 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters. Looking pretty good so far. 400 meters. 500 meters, 600 meters. I'm actually at okay, RC signal lost at 722 meters. Okay, so that was the first run with no cable. Now I just hooked up the OTG cable, and we're gonna run it again. See what kind of distance we get. Collecting flight information. I put a fresh battery in this thing. Start the flight. As you can see, I now have the phone connected with the OTG cable to the remote controller. And I want to see what kind of distance I'm going to get now. She's off. Okay, so here's the results of the flight that I did today, Friday, December 29th, 2017, and I flew with the cable, OTG cable, without the cable, and I'm definitely seeing something different than I've seen previously. So there seems to be some inconsistencies as far as I can tell, and the information, that's why probably when you're reading these different websites and reading these different reviews, things seem to keep changing. You don't know what to believe. So I'm here in the US, I'm in New Jersey, and I didn't see any improvement at all with the OTG cable. Now, in the past I have. Today I actually flew a shorter distance. I was getting around, I got close to about 600 meters before I saw the signal cutting out with the OTG cable. I actually pushed it all the way out to 700 meters with no OTG cable connected. So that could just be, I don't chalk that up to anything. I guess the point of the test that I was doing was, historically I had seen a further distance without losing signal back to my cell phone so I could watch the transmission more clearly. That was not what I saw today. Today again, I actually was able to fly further, close to 700 meters. So like I said, it's a very chilly day out here today. With the OTG cable, I flew close to 700 meters there out and back, and with the cable, with the OTG cable, I was not able to fly that same distance. It was close, it was comparable. I'm not, so having the cable connected didn't seem to, minimize, in my opinion, minimize the distance. I think there was just probably some anomalies, something in the airspace on the second flight that maybe restricted the distance. Maybe the antennas weren't pointed exactly the same. It was a difference of 100 meters, but I know how those antennas, the direction that they're pointing, can make a difference, and there could be some kind of other interference that I'm not aware of on the second flight that didn't allow me to fly as far. So, in summary, as of today, Friday, December 29th, I can't recommend purchasing the OTG cable because I didn't see any improvement with it today. In the past, I had seen some improvement. Additionally, what I saw today was with the OTG cable connected, I saw immediately a weak signal showing on the display before I even took off. Now that did not seem to affect the performance of the Spark, because when I flew it, it seemed to fly just as far as it normally flies. So that appears to be a software issue with the DJI Go 4 app, the version I'm running, 4.1.20. Hopefully that gets fixed. Like I said, it's indicating obviously a weak signal, and you should not take off. I flew anyway, and like I said, the signal didn't seem to be any more degraded, whether it was sitting 2 feet in front of me or 600 meters out. Those were my findings today. So I'd love to hear what you guys are seeing. Feel free to put some comments below. That's as of today. Again, Apple iOS 11.2.1 on the iPhone 7 Plus with DJI Go 4 version 4.1.2. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I froze my you-know-what off out here today, so I hope it was worth it. See you guys.